As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And Thursday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
11.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's get set. 11. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A very quick start here on Thursday Night Primetime. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Toss play to Barkley. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First down, a run with Barkley. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
No touch. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Here we go.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Burrow now on first down. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11. Behind.
Brown on the inside give. He's got a gain of 6 there. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
180. 180. 11 empty.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's get set. 180. 11 MT, Kate. 12. 11.
Burrow to the air now. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Play action now. Burrow made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Gun.
Now Burrow. Hits him on the out route. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On the return, Britton Covey. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We've reached the end of 1 on Thursday night prime time. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Again, it's Bigsby. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll run it here. It's Todd Brooks. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running the toss here to Brooks. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
3rd down, it's Flacco. Pass cut by Brooks. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 3-possession game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're on here with Will Shipley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. That's good. For the Eagles, 1st down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 2nd down now. They need 7. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the pistol, here's Shipley. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. 10. 70 Timberwolves.
Running right is Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hand off now to Shipley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Running left with Bigsby. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bronco 80.
They run it again with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6. The Eagles are in punt formation. Brady Mann will kick it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And goes to the hurry up here. throwing it on second down. Has him running to comeback. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Okay,
So
break.
first down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the give, it's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Come on, go.
They'll work against the blitz. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? Hiking 18.
Third and long for him here. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We go play action with Flacco. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Mustang 19. Tank, Panther 11, Panther 11, Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Stephanie.
Flacco off the play action. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and will bring up third down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Okay, ready?
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. They kick the running back in motion.
Check go.
Third down run with Brooks. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Brown goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Stephanie. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Running right, this is Jones. And he'll bring it into the end zone touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call, and what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Handoff here for Bigsby. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped there by Cedric Johnson.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading.
On the give, here's Shipley. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
So we've hit the end of this third quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. First down from the 42.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Another one for Shipley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And the defense all over this one. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
18, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Bigsby. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running once more with Brooks. And second down only works out for a yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hold it ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. Take go.
They'll throw it. It's his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Set. Go.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 18, 5, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Working from the pistol, Flacco. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
On second down, it's Brooks. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This one to Williams out left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
Flacco's going to throw here on 1st. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Motion, check. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
He's drawn up for it. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's drawn up for him. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. They're trying for the deep ball. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Now a give to Brooks, coming left. He's off to the races. He's at midfield. The 30. Hits the 20. The 10. He cuts to the right, finds open field. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is. And they used every